G'day guys, this is Paul with hverdagsprepper. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. We've now broken 500 subscribers, and I never thought that the channel would grow as quickly as it has, and I really owe it to you guys. Today I'd like to talk to you about the 3 characteristics of successful groups. The first one of these characteristics and these traits is that people have a genuine care and concern for one another. They actually love one another and they take care of each other. And if you have that love, if you build it up over time where you really take care of one another, then what that tends to result in is that you're willing to show one another grace. So when you step on each other's toes, you're willing to forgive other people and you give them benefit of the doubt. And sometimes even if their intentions weren't honorable and they do the wrong thing, you're still able to forgive, and they're able to forgive you when you do the wrong thing as well. So grace comes from the result, or is a result of that love that you have one for another. Now, if you have love and then you have grace, then the next aspect that makes your group successful is that trust that you have for one another. And you can't have trust unless you have that love and you have that grace that you're willing to show. So these 3 characteristics are at the heart of every successful group, and you will not have a successful group without them. And the reason for that is that if you have a look at how the world functions currently, where everything is based on contracts and law and legalities, it requires a lot of energy for people to be able to defend themselves against being mistreated and misused. But what that means is that the system is very, very inefficient. Now, in an emergency situation, you haven't got the opportunity to have an inefficient system. When it comes to life and death, you have to act very, very quickly, and you have to be able to depend on the person next to you. So that means that if you can already have that social contract with the people in your group, that you base your actions upon love, grace, and trust, it means that you can get started and you can have things operating very, very quickly while people are still negotiating terms. And this is absolutely critical for a successful group. So my recommendation for those of you who still don't belong to a network and you want to form that network, start getting to know the people now, start working on the projects that you've got going on now so that you can develop that over time. There is no shortcut to developing this trust amongst the group members. Some members just will not fit in. They're only interested in taking care of themselves. You'll have to weed those people out and you'll have to move them on. But that's part of the process. So remember, love, grace, and then trust. And it happens in that order. You cannot have a network and a community of people if you don't love people. And this is one of the reasons why in a lot of prepper communities, there's the idea of the lone wolf being promoted all the time. Because these people love themselves far more than they're willing to love others. So I hope this message was appropriate and timely for you guys that are looking at setting up networks. And stay tuned, I've got more videos to come. For those of you not subscribed, I recommend that you subscribe. We'll be adding more content. I wasn't able to shoot videos for a while. I damaged my hand quite badly and I broke 2 fingers, so they're on the mend now, and I haven't been able to type anything out or do much work over the last few days, but they're healing up nicely now. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you on the next video. All right guys, take care.